The middle of the parsha relates the story of the 4 kings, led by Amraphel, by Nimrod, who had control over the 5 kings, Sodom and Amorah. And after 13 years, they rebelled. It was a massive rebellion, and the 4 kings were able to squash the 5 kings. And Lot, who was a resident of Sodom at the time, was taken captive, and Avraham Avinu came to rescue Lot. And it seems like the 4 kings were stronger than the 5 kings. But the Yalkut Shimoni and Micha says that the reason why the 4 kings overcame the 5 kings in the valley was also that Avraham Avinu would be able to overcome all of them. That they should all fall under the spell of Avram, the influence of Avraham Avinu. Rav Pam Zechat Tzaddik Livracha pointed out that undoubtedly if you read in the Canaanite Times, or the Daily Canaanite, they would have many political opinions analyzing and how and why the 4 kings were able to overcome the 5 kings. But behind the mask, behind the curtain, the real reason was HaKadosh Baruch Hu orchestrated the entire thing so that Avraham Avinu would be able to engage with all of them. Rav Pam pointed out that there's a pasuk in Micha also which tells about the future in the time of Mechemes Gog and Magog, the future epic battle, when all the nations will gather together. Says the Navi in Parak Daled Pasuk Yud Beis in Sefer Micha, V'heimo lo yadu machshavos Hashem. They don't realize, they don't know the thoughts of Hashem. V'lo hivinu atzaso. They don't understand His counsel. Ki kiftzam ka'omer gerona. He gathered them like sheaves on the threshing floor. Again, then probably also the New York Times, the BBC, the CNN, all of our friends will all have their political opinions and everything that's going on. But really, nobody, lo yadu v'lo yavinu, they won't know that it's really HaKadosh Baruch Hu that's pulling the strings. What a classic message it is, particularly in a week of elections, both in Eretz Yisrael and coming in America. Lo yadu v'lo yavinu, all the opinions. My Rabbi Wein would often say, one thing is for certain, God does not read the New York Times. They always have it wrong. Rabbi Wein tells over that when his Rebbe of Mendel Kaplan, Zechat Tzaddik Livracha, first came to the classroom in Chicago, many, many decades ago, not knowing English, the first day it did not go well. The next day, Rav Mendel walked in with a Chicago Tribune tucked under his arm. And he said to them, boys, today you're going to teach me English from the paper. And I'm going to teach you how to read a newspaper like a Musar Sefer. He said that was it. He had them forever. Kadosh Baruch Hu is the one who runs everything. All the news, all the elections, everything that goes on. And for us, we need to remember always who's really orchestrating everything, who's really running everything. Have a beautiful Shabbos.